everyone. Day before yesterday, I was having a chat with one of my amazing connections on LinkedIn, and that person was like, I don't know how to use Upwork. Can you kind of, guide me on how I can use Upwork and hire the best talent? And then I went on YouTube and saw that almost all the videos are for the freelancers, how to get a job on Upwork, how to find clients on Upwork, how to, pitch to clients on Upwork. And I was like, oh God, so there's nothing for clients. And that's when I was like, why not let's create a video where I am kind of, I'm kind of walking you through as a client, like how do you post a job on Upwork? How do you find the best talent for your business? And how can you trust somebody who's like completely 1,000 miles away from you? You have no idea where the person lives, who the person is. How do you trust him and stuff like that? So let's quickly go through the video and see. And I really wish this video is helpful so that you can in future go post a job for yourself and find the best talent on your team. All right. So I use Upwork both as a freelancer and as a client. I also hire people on Upwork, and I kind of pitch to other clients and try to get some work for myself as well. Now, if you see here, this is my freelancer profile, and I love when somebody posts like this, with smileys, being so super, super descriptive about the job. And look at this, like, so now, as a freelancer point of view, I love reading this sort of descriptions, So passionate customer service senior manager, full-time flexible role. So, this explains the title is the most important, the most important aspect. And the title should be as descriptive as possible. It shouldn't be very long, but it should be super descriptive. So, this and the smiley here, it kind of, attracted me, and I was like, okay, let me click on this and see what exactly the job is all about. And that's when I read this completely, and then I was like, oh God, I am interested. And that's how I submitted this proposal. I submitted a proposal for this particular company. And now I'm going to show you a few examples where I don't like the proposals, and I don't even feel like clicking on them because it's like, oh, so boring. Let me show you. So now, um, so see, these are the few uh, descriptions that I go through every day. Now, for example, this one, CEO and founder, it does not make any sense. Are you looking for a CEO? Are you looking for a founder? What exactly this is? Like this title does not make sense. And this looks spammy, to be honest. Me as a freelancer, I'm never gonna apply on this particular job post because this really looks horrible. And they say that they want to hire 4 freelancers, and they have mentioned nothing. So it's multi-technology company. We make the solutions for the world, make in India for the world. I don't know what are they talking about. Do they want to hire, or are they, no idea. And seeing this, I'm going to just go back and I'm not even going to apply. I'll tell you why we are so concerned. We as freelancers are so concerned about the proposals. So the first thing is that it is extremely important to have the right proposal, to apply for the right job, because we are spending our money. Okay, to apply to each proposal, we need to kind of spend some money on the connections. We cannot do it for free, and if we cannot do it for free, we are going to be super choosy about whom we want to target or whom we want to go and apply for. Let it be like this job could be the most desirable one, the most money making one, and the most happening job, but the description is horrible and the title is all gone. So I'm never going to apply. So I might lose an opportunity, but you know the person is also losing an opportunity to work with amazing freelancers. All right. Now, so this is something about how we pick jobs. What we do is that we see if the payment method is verified. So there are a few attributes that you need to be very concerned about, because there was one time that when a person kind of contacted me on Upwork and asked me for my Skype details, and that was a very super initial stage, and I was like, okay, I'll give you my Skype details. I did not realize that the payment method is not verified on Upwork, and that guy was a big time fraud. I'll be super honest here. So you have to make sure that your payment method is verified so that freelancers are attracted to your job post. They're like, okay, this guy looks credible, this guy looks trustable, so let's go and apply. And we don't care about how much you have spent. We we only care about the payment verification, if you're verified, and what kind of reviews you have on your previous jobs. So that is like, we understand if you're a person, if you're an easy person to work with, or if you're super difficult, or you know can I trust you? Are you gonna one fine day you'll get up and close the contract? So this helps us. So if I open this, if I scroll down, so this guy has got 4.89 uh, stars and 42 reviews. It definitely means that this guy is like the most amazing employer out here. So if I scroll down and if I see there's just one bad, she did not want to end the contract. I'm asking many times, poor communication. So this is the only one testimonial that I see which is bad. But other, if you see, really good client, Ryan is great to work with, it was great pleasure to work. So this looks nice. I'm like, I'm interested now, because there's a good credibility of this company, of this employer, right? So this is about what a freelancer wants or looks for a job, and how the person is going to apply. If you're, even if your job post is not good, people are going to apply, but you have to be, there's a thin line difference between getting quality proposals and getting just some random stuff where you think that you might not even want to work with them, right? And you have to be super descriptive. You have to I know it's the most time consuming part. It'll take you good 1 hour to prepare a great job description, but that 1 hour is going to be worth the investment. Now, this is how client profile looks. So, when you sign up on Upwork, if you're a very new person, you're signing up on Upwork, it'll be something like this. You're going to post a job here. If you have any running contracts, everything is super visible here. It is super easy to understand. I don't really want to waste time and kind of teach you everything, because the words itself says what we are looking for. So, I'm going to post a job. I'm going to post a job, and be very clear about. I think that the more clear you are on your job description, the more high quality leads you're going to get, the high quality candidates you're going to get for interview. So if you are looking for a dedicated long term, then it's long term. If not, just say short term, it's okay. And if you kind of say that I'm looking for a long term, and then end up having for it for a short term, because you think that people are not going to apply for your post. No, it's not like that. Just be honest on your job description, it'll do the work. So be super honest about if you're looking for short term, and then continue. You can reuse a previous one if you want to renew your job post again, and if you're finding more people on your team for the same job description. But now enter the name of your job post. I'm gonna copy the exact same thing that these people have done, because I loved it. I love when people try to communicate using emoticons. It gives that personal touch. It looks like the person is trying to connect with you. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm just showing you guys. I'm not going to post anything. It's just for the sake of showing you guys. I'm not looking for anybody right now. Uh, so passionate customer service, full-time, flexible role. So we just said short time, short term. So it'll be like customer service for 2 months. Okay. And a job category, be very precise on the categories. I'll tell you why, because we, oops, sorry. So if you come here, oh God. Okay, if you come here, give me 1 second, I'm so sorry. So, if you come here, this is the freelancer portal where, I am getting access to the jobs. And if you see this, my categories, I'm gonna get jobs only related to these categories. So you have to be super precise and super clear about what category it is. So if you're looking for somebody in customer service, and if you're giving the category as executive assistant, you're not gonna get the right fit. You're not going to get the right candidate. So you need to be super 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 intelligent about what categories you want to use. So so that I know if it is customer service, I am going to get this here. Or I know if it is personal virtual assistant, I'm going to get this here. So Now, as this is customer service, let's keep it as customer service only and then go to the next one. You can also see more options. Okay. If you want to see more options, you can see more options. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm using two portals. I'm using I'm using the freelancer profile and the client profile together, and that is why it has become a little messy. But yeah, if you go and click next, a good description. So you need to read this, what the deliverable is, what are you expecting from the person, type of freelancer or agency you're looking for. There are many agencies that are going to apply. So a warning for you, if you are only looking to work with freelancers, mention it in all caps saying that I do not want to work with any agency. I'm only looking to work with freelancers. Anything unique about the project team or your company? Again, I love this description. So do you love helping customers, want to work, the name of the person, you don't, so if you really want to maintain the confidentiality, you don't really want the freelancer to know what your name is or what company you are from, just because you don't really want to invite anybody coming outside of Upwork and kind of chasing you, messaging you, connecting with you on LinkedIn, sending you emails and bothering you. Then you have to be super sure that you're not giving all the details out on your proposal. But if you're okay not to connect with them on Upwork and connect with them somewhere else, then feel free to give the details, because if you give your details, people are going to find you out and they're going to come and message you. All right. And so, this is be as, and always never write it in paragraphs, because it's boring. If I am the person who's reading it, I'm not going to read it. I want it to be, in like, uh, what do you call this? Points, first one, second one, third one. Let it be 15 points. I'm going to read all the 15 points, but I'm not going to read the paragraphs. Make it simple, super simple, cut it into points, make sure that the person understands what we're trying to do. And there's this funny thing happens every time at the end of the proposal or somewhere in the between. The potential clients, I mean the clients, they write down, if you have read this completely, then please in your proposal mention the color blue, or mention who's the president of XYZ. And I'm like, okay, so these people are trying to understand if we freelancers have actually read the complete description. So if you want to do that, feel free to do it. You're gonna get, you're automatically gonna filter people who are not really serious about the job. So that's fun. That's the fun part. All right, so I'm just gonna copy the description. I'm just showing you guys, just for the sake of going to the next step, but you know what to do. If you want to upload any files, if you want to upload a test file, I think that the best way to get the right person is, first testing the person. Give a very small task. Don't let it be very time consuming. Give a very small task. Upload an Excel sheet or whatever it is. Give a very short task saying that, if you're looking for customer representative, then, let's say you can give you can ask them to create an email for an angry customer or for a refund process or whatever it is. So create tasks and give it to them. So we don't want any Tom, Dick and Harry to apply to the post. We only want people who are super serious about, the job and are ready to invest good 30 minutes or 40 minutes to actually work on the proposal. So that's when you'll get the quality and not the quantity. So ask questions, give them tasks, let them struggle. So this is the first filtering process. You're going to get only the quality leads, trust me. And then next, and then what type of project do you have? Is it one time? Is it ongoing? Is it complex? Yes, it's a one-time project. I'm looking for a customer representative for 2 months. Screening questions. I suggest do add the screening questions, but don't add these ones. These are the super automatics, very generic ones. People are going to copy paste the answers because they have prepared. Many freelancers have all the answers ready for the questions that are already here. Create your own question, so you can ask, draft an email for a situation, and whatever the situation is, angry customer or wants a refund, something like that, cover letter. Do they require cover letter? Cover letter is nothing but there's a box where we are asked if you want to, if you're interested, kind of, if we are interested to, we'll give a small why do we want to work for this? It's like, yeah, it's a cover letter. Sorry to brag everything so much. Then next, uh, whatever you're looking for, answering product questions. You have to spend time here, read all whatever you're looking for. What are the deliverables? Do you want person to be on chat support, tickets, or also on email support? Checking order status, customer service skills optional. What additional skills do you want? Data entry. What level of experience should your freelancer have? It depends according to your budget. Let it be intermediate, expert, entry level. I'm looking for an expert. Now, what are you looking for? If there's anything else, if these options are missing, go to the next one. Who can see your job? This is a very tough part. Like, who do you want? Only the people who are on Upwork to kind of see the job and apply, or you're okay, you know, anybody and everybody can see the job. So, be very, very sure about what you want. If you want only people, so Upwork, when as a freelancer, if you want to create an account on Upwork, you have to go through a procedure. There's an interview, there's a tough procedure. You don't really get qualified. So that is like the first level where, you're already filtering a lot of people out. So I would suggest only Upwork talent. So, but if you're interested and if you're okay, if your job is available on, is been seeing on public search engines, then go for anyone. Or if you don't want anybody to apply on your job post, you want to manually invite people whom you think are, then just click on invite only. So right now I'm going to select only Upwork talent. And how many people do you need for this job? Is it one? Is it more than freelancers? Whatever it is. And do you have specific freelancers and agencies that you want to invite? If you know anybody you want to invite, you can. If not, just move on. Talent preference. I don't really select this. Talent type. So do you want to hire an independent or agency? I want to hire an independent. Location. Where do you want to hire? India. Guys, please select India. I don't know why everybody are behind Philippines. I think that India has, India has also got a lot of talent and we are not the spammers here. So do select India at times. It really, we feel good. So job success score, it's gonna be 80% and up, 90% and up, any job success, your call. You know, I would say go for 80% up and up. You're gonna give chance to people out there, who are who actually reached half the milestone, but they're still, there's still some way to go. But yeah, you're giving them opportunity. English level, fluent or better. If you select native, then this is not gonna work. Native is only for Americans, the people who actually speak English as the native language. So you have to kind of select fluent or better. Amount earned, again, your call. I don't really care about this. And if you want to, use the group, then you can. Next. Okay, now this is the crazy part. You can either hire a person on a fixed price or you can hire on an hourly basis. A lot of virtual assistants, freelancers, they go and they kind of work for hourly basis. So again, it's your call what your budget is. You don't want the person to kind of overly charge you, like surprisingly he's kind of telling you like I have worked 20 hours or 30 hours or 50 hours and you are surprised because that should not have been the case. So you decide what do you want. Do you want the person to work on hourly basis or do you want the person to work on a fixed price? So I know that this is my budget and I'm not going to spend more than this. Again, everything, both of it has pros and cons. So you have to decide what works best for your job description. Set an hourly rate. So let's say my starting rate is 5 and I'm not gonna go more than 8. And if you don't want to add, if you get more less than $5? So you have to be prepared for that. So don't add an hourly range to your job. Anything is fine. You're looking for 1 to 3 months. Do you have a requirement for this project? I don't know yet. Less than 30 hours a week or more than 30 hours a week. So whatever, again. So if you don't know, just say I don't know yet. And Ta-da! Everything is ready. The best part is you can add your coworkers here, your HR team or whatever it is, so that you don't really have to every day sit and kind of do the screening process and everything. You can just hire somebody, or if you have a HR in your team, or if you want to give away this task to somebody who's got, so that you can focus on something important and stuff. So you can hire them, you can collaborate with them on this particular hire, and you can kind of post the job now. That's all. Go through it, review it. If you think there's anything to be changed, you're going to change it. If not, you're going to post the job right away. So, guys, I think it's really very important uh, to understand that this tool is really helpful if you want to actually hire somebody overseas. And also, due to this pandemic, I think this is becoming more trendy now. So hire the right person. Spend a lot of time when you're creating a job description. Be sure that you are going to hire somebody whom you can trust and work with for the next 10-15 years. Thank you. If you have any questions, do let me know. And if you want me to create videos on anything, please, please, please let me know. Thank you.